Beautiful. Are you ready for some Nancy Drew magic? You know what? Let's just do amateur. I've learned my lesson. Senior was way too hard. Wow. Spectacular next-gen graphics. This, guys, is PS5. Sony really, like, stepped up their game.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
Savannah, I'm your biggest fan! Got a case for you.
Later?
I'm sorry, it can't.
It
There's been a
can't.
kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
Something bad happens.
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Dangerous
Ghost
place.
hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan?
Oh, this is
I'll
after...
do it.
Oh, perfect.
Drive to the airport now.
This
I'll
is
arrange
after
for
what
you.
we did in
And
Japan.
Nancy, I didn't call
That's
you
fucking
because you're a good
perfect.
detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane.
Yay,
What you find on the island is
Savannah!
going to get to you. Don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
They're such fun voice actors. I love it. Did I change the category?
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Whoa, looks
Well, thanks for being
cool.
concerned. I should
Wait.
be okay.
We arrived on a boat just
Depends
now.
who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black
What
Rock
was it?
Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire
What's the
took
title?
her.
Fuck.
Take care now.
What's the game's... Oh, Ghost of Thornton Hall. Got it. Nancy, Drew, and Savannah team up. Done. Updated the stream title and the category. Yep, there we go. Now we're ready to play. Ah, this looks so cool. It's so... I keep like tapping my knee in excitement. It's so spooky. Find Jesselyn.
Jesselyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jesselyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton
Fiancé.
Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Thanks. What is it?
Is this Jesselyn's?
Yeah, it's dead though, and the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
That's an old phone. Were you getting
Were
married
you and
soon?
Jesselyn getting married soon?
Yes,
Any chance this is just
Yes.
pre-wedding jitters?
she might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about
Is
the
it
wedding?
safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
Okay.
See you later.
Later.
Bye. Later, Tater. So what am I, Can I go in here? Oh, spooky house. Spooky dooky. Beauregard Thornton. Monsieur Beauregard. Wait, what's that from? Is that from... Princess and the Frog? Whoa, what the... Murder basement? What? Oh, I got turpentine. For thinning paints. Electricity manual for making batteries with common household items. Do it yourself. Whoa. Portable electronics, driving force of the modern age. History of the battery can be traced back to 200 BCE. Okay, this object is believed to be an ancient battery, most likely used for electroplating. That thing on the right with all the little discs. Today's batteries are more advanced. They use the same basic principles. 3 main components to a typical battery. 2 terminals made of differing metals are the positively charged electrode, known as the anode? Negatively charged electrode is the cathode. Oh, I've learned about this in school at one point. Third component is the electrolyte, which separates the terminals and allows the charge to flow between them. Okay. Oh, coins. Ah. I see. So coins, we need coins, vinegar, and salt. Potato. Oh. Soda, vinegar, there's tons of ways we can make homemade batteries. I can't take this. Okay. So that's just gonna stay there. What's this?
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
Sure. Okay. What's that on the side? Guess it doesn't matter. Whoa. Whoa, what is this? What do they got hanging here? Oh. Okay. Thornton family cotton processing. This door is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing cotton. Many a worker lost their finger in the processing room. I don't know what that is, but I got it. Anything else? Not really. What a weird room. I saw a ghost. Who was that? Can we go here? Oh,
you must
hello.
be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes,
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
that's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Yeah, this house looks like it's seen better days.
Who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here.
Addison Hammond. Okay.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
Is the how's the audio for you guys? Do you like this setup? Is this all good? Are the voices okay? Not too loud, not too soft? Good? Okay. Nice. Okay, good. What do you think happened?
happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth
Dump.
a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no. Not yet, at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place. Make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would
Love the
never
voice
put her
acting, yeah.
family through this nightmare. Never.
How are
Were
things between
things
Colton?
good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had some... Well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
One sec, I'm getting an important message. I need to just quickly reply to. That's great. Thank you very much. That was it. Okay. Colton had issues. They worked through them. What do you mean?
mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind. It has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching?
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that.
That's great.
The police recommended
That's nice.
a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Let me check. Anything on the wall? Oh, okay, so it lights up when I can investigate. Hiram Thornton, 1867 to 1937. See how it's like, this is dark? Oh, sub icon's in the way. This is dark, but then here it lights up. So that's when we can investigate something. Wait, that board? No. Okay. What's that? The long, cold night on Blackrock. The years of plenty would soon be upon the Thornton clan, but they would not come without a price. In order to keep a close watch on the production facility, Jeb had a small factory built on the Blackrock property. He did not foresee the potentially disastrous possibilities. When the winds grew cold and the waves made passage back to the mainland difficult, the workers were granted permission to stay overnight in the factory. Something happened, and none survived. Sarah was the first to enter the factory the morning after the accident and never recovered from the shock of what she found within. Many within the town held Sarah in high regard for her kind, open nature. The employees in particular had an unwavering appreciation for Sarah, who had taken on the role of caregiver once the factory moved onto the island, affectionately calling her Nana. She'd visit the factory twice a day with bread and treats, even offering a warm bed in the main house to any employee who fell ill. Shortly after the tragedy, Jeb began construction of a housing unit for inclement weather and immediately restaffed the factory despite Sarah's wishes. While Jeb seemed justifiably upset, he was determined to maintain the family business no matter what. When the new employees arrived on the island, Sarah retired to her room, refusing to leave until her death a few years later. What? She stayed in her room for years? It's been said that a handwritten note found in her pocket read, "We have sown the black seeds of death, and forevermore will harvest only blood." Evidence suggests that this note may have been fabricated, but the chilling message remains a popular element to Thornton lore. Jeb was hit hard by the loss of his wife, but remained steadfast in his attempts to grow the family business into something worth the tragic cost of the lives it had taken. Jeb's drive became somewhat of a family trait after his passing a few years later, as did Sarah's discomfort with the business. In the generations to come, a dogged dedication to the company or queasiness with their ill-gotten wealth became the two defining characteristics of the Thornton clan. Even the most beloved family members eventually had to choose a side. 1866. Seems like that's it. Espionage in the bonnet. Female secret agents of the Civil War. What? In 1794, Eli Whitney changed the course of U.S. history when he invented the cotton gin, a machine which performed the quick separation of cotton seeds from the cotton itself. This labor-saving device revolutionized the plantation economy of the South, cementing its dependence on slavery and setting the country on the path to civil war. When the first shots of the war were fired in 1861, both the Union and the Confederacy turned to espionage to try to gain the upper hand. Is this real? The famous generals and leaders of the war are well remembered today, but they couldn't have accomplished what they did without the female spies who played a shadowy part in obtaining state secrets. That can't be real. Really? Did they have female spies? Rose Greenhow. Wild Rose Greenhow was a member of Washington's elite society and loyal to the South. When war broke out, she used her social connections to obtain classified information, which she then passed along in code to the Confederacy. Intelligence gathered by Rose was hidden in the hair of a female courier, and this helped General P.G.T. Beauregard win the First Battle of Bull Run. No way! She got a secret across by smuggling it in her hairdo? Okay. Though she was later watched by the Union and eventually placed under house arrest, Rose continued her intelligence work and became one of the most renowned female spies of the war. Okay. Harriet Tubman. Best known for her role in leading slaves to freedom through the Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman was also served as a spy for the Union while working as a nurse in South Carolina. She recruited former slaves to act as scouts who collected intelligence on the location and movement of rebel troops, reporting this back to the Union. Belle Boyd. Maria Belle Boyd came to the attention of the Confederacy early in the war when she shot and killed a Union soldier who had threatened her mother. Although only 17, her self-confidence and wish for vengeance led her to become a spy. What? Belle found that the flirtatious behavior which was cause for concern among her peers could be used to advantage as an undercover femme fatale. After beguiling? Is that how you read that? Union soldiers into telling her classified information, she forwarded this intelligence to the Confederacy. Belle became a courier herself, even personally delivering messages to General T.G. Stonewall Jackson. No idea. She was arrested repeatedly but refused to let incarceration stop her and remained a Confederate spy throughout the war. This is all like American history I have no idea about. Elizabeth Van Lew. A prominent Virginian, Elizabeth Van Lew was proud of her roots but opposed to both slavery and secession. When Union prisoners arrived at Richmond's Libby prison, Elizabeth succeeded in gaining permission to bring books, food, and medicine to the incarcerated men. Information passed between Elizabeth and the prisoners through secret compartments in dishes and hidden messages in books. When the Union heard of her work, they quickly recruited Elizabeth as an official spy. With her Richmond connections in society and prison, as well as her personal network of agents, Elizabeth sent her intelligence works to General Ulysses S. Grant, written in codes and invisible ink, providing invaluable information to the Union cause. Okay. Female agents of the past. Yeah. Seems like it. Sarah Emma Emmons was one of the approximately 400 women who fought in the Civil War as a man. No! Cutting her hair short, adopting men's clothes, and taking the alias Franklin Thompson, Sarah joined the Union Army's 2nd Michigan Infantry. Holy shit! She initially served as a male nurse, but soon turned her talents at undercover work to spying. Wearing elaborate guises from an Irish woman to a male slave, she infiltrated Confederate lines. She maintained her persona as Franklin Thompson until she contracted malaria and had to leave the Army for medical treatment, since seeking help with an Army doctor would have revealed her true identity. Sarah eventually received an honorable discharge from the Army with a bonus and a pension under her true name, and was the sole woman member admitted to the Grand Army of the Republic following the war. These women and countless others played a critical part for both the Union and Confederate causes. The female agents of the Civil War used the spy tech of the 1860s, such as ciphers, invisible ink, secret compartments, and even the rumored self-destructor, which would destroy its own contents if opened incorrectly, to prove that women were as capable as men when it came to espionage. That was a cool read. Interesting. Anything else? I don't think so. Jeb and Sarah Emma Wakeman. Okay. 19th century. Oh, poor piano. Anything there? Okay. I have oranges with me now, just because. Take that too, why not? What am I doing?
It's perfect as is.
Okay. Put that back then. Sugar? How much? How much? That's so sweet. Ugh. Nothing here. Was there a door in the corner here? Can't see. Yeah, there is a door, but I don't think it's important. Okay. This is outside. Don't want to go there. Do we go upstairs?
It looks like the painting is missing.
Is it this one? Nothing else to do with it? Okay. Well, fix the painting, I guess. Cotton. Oh, someone's been sleeping here? What's up with this table? Okay. Jackson Thornton. Wait, what was it called? The Thorntons of Black Rock Island. Okay. The last flight of Karenina and Dodge. Roger Dodge, as he was known to his friends, never let his difficulties stand in his way. As a child, he found he was defined by a persistent stutter that would follow him throughout his life. He'd often state that his difficulties with speech led him to be a somewhat shy child. He grew to be a bookish young man with a deep love of the language. Despite his great intelligence, he struggled to find his place in the world. That changed when he met Mariana in the spring of his freshman year. As a boy, he wrote in a letter sent to a longtime friend, "I felt sorry for myself because I couldn't speak. Now I only feel sorry for those who cannot listen." Oh, that's a nice quote. Mariana knows how to listen, and she's taught me how to be heard. Oh, that's really nice. By all accounts, Mariana was quite taken with Dodge immediately. According to an oft-told anecdote, Dodge once proclaimed he would love her until the day he could say her name without a single hesitation. On the spot, she declared that he was henceforth to call her Mariana Karenina. The joke solidified into a nickname once the couple noticed the scandalized reactions she received from the stuffier members of the Thornton clan. Always a bit mischievous, Mariana was never quite in step with the rest of the family. She was known for her wicked sense of humor and often envied for the privileged position she held. Usually the first person that relatives would turn to with a problem, Mariana led the family through many troubled times. But the real trouble began on a stormy night in the middle of winter. Mariana had been asking to meet with the head of a small agricultural company the Thornton business had been hoping to acquire. The papers had been drawn up, but there was still some uncertainty on the part of the company's owners, Madrigal Stock and Grain. No idea. Mariana was tasked with assuaging? I have no idea. Their worries? And getting the papers signed. Roger, as usual, was at her side. One can only guess their last moments together. This we know. The small prop plane crashed in an empty field after running into an unexpectedly strong storm. All 4 passengers died on impact, along with a 2-person flight crew. Those who knew the pair knew that at the very least, they must have been relieved to have each other's company in those last moments on the plane. Oh. So, I mean, obviously, they were long dead, but sucks that they died in a plane crash then. Oh, it's Mariana. That's her.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
Do you want to use some paint thinner?
I can't pour this directly on the painting. There's something back there. What is that? Are those graves?
And who is that in the background? Why would you paint someone in the background? Interesting. Okay, that's locked. That looks tied up. Should we head back down? Good first round of the house, I would say. I guess we can ask her about the painting.
Nancy.
What's the story with the locked room upstairs?
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on, if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that'll open it. I've tried.
Oh, yes. Soft blanket.
Dora locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that will open it. I've tried.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hun, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be.
Naughty Nancy's back at it again. Nosy Nancy, actually. Can you imagine just coming in there and being like, they covered something up in this painting? And just immediately using paint thinner, ruining their portrait. Find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall. Oh, this is nice. Find the tombstones that were uncovered in Clara's portrait. Oh, we could go outside and explore. Find out what the smudge on Clara's portrait is hiding. Find the missing portrait. I did that, didn't I? Because I hung it already. I filled it in. Oh, I have to check. Oh, I have to check my own stuff. Oh, charge her phone. Explore the island. Find Jessalyn. Okay. What about my journal? No one's been able to open it since. I get the impression if you've tried. Oh, it's a lot of observations already. Okay. Should we go take a peek outside?
Can't do that right now.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so cool.
What's up?
What do you think of Clara?
What's up?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
And then...
You're holding something back.
So what if I am?
Wow.
Can't stay away.
How did you and Jessalyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar.
What?
You can see it when she smiles.
You actually threw a rock at her
I'll
face?
never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there.
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or...
So you and Jessalyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
And already
Really?
engaged?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already. Jess was mortified. I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came up, it just stopped sounding so silly.
That's equal measure romantic and dumb.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
I had friends in the past who got married after 2 weeks of dating. And they were married for a long time. They were married for like 12 years. And just at the point where we started to think like, oh, maybe it is working, they divorced. Oh, here's a cemetery.
Hey!
Who are
You're
you?
not Savannah.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with
Wait!
you? Are you the new assistant?
Hi, Wade.
What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me.
Oh, they have a
I hope Savannah
past?
understands the mess she dropped you in.
What kind of mess?
Take a look around and then you tell me. Who's more welcome here? The living Or the dead.
The
Anyway,
dead. And that's how I like
Savannah
it.
had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful.
Yep. We got money and all the trouble that buys.
Who else is here?
Clara, that's Jesselyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
Okay. What do you
What
think
do
of
you
Colton?
think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk, but I have said that about
Shifty
all
little
Jesse's
punk.
boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something's
Damn.
crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
Who runs the family company?
Clara,
Do you think that's fair?
no.
Would you like to run the company?
Good, sweet nonsense, no. Do not even imply that I'm after that to anyone.
Huh.
Why aren't you in the house?
I'm only on the island because Jesselyn's missing. Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
What's Clara's relationship to the rest of the family?
My cousin, Harper and Charlotte's cousin. She lived with the girls after her mama passed.
Her mama.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
How did you meet Savannah?
I
We
feel
went
like
to the
they
same
hooked up or
bookstore.
something.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long
Yeah.
ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts. But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first, I'm feeling a touch rejected. But then I look at the book.
What was the book?
That was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
Okay. Interesting.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After
Was this-
that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
They did hook up a little bit. Very interesting so far. I'm having a great time.
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
I think you are.
I think you are.
Don't be so sure.
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here. Seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
Oh,
What's
really?
that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family had more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
Does anyone actually live here?
No one lives out on the island, but just on the shore.
Were you close to Jesselyn?
Everyone was. Everyone is. She's the bright spot of happiness in this whole miserable family.
So everyone liked her.
Goodbye.
Later.
Later, Tater. Ruby
No
Newton.
need to jump, just me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen.
What? That's creepy. A spark at birth, a flame in life, a quiet ember in the night. That is such a cool text to have on your gravestone. What the fuck? Rosalie.
That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day, Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself.
So this is
But
Jessalyn's
Rosalie wouldn't
grandmother, right? So it's Jessalyn, Clara, Rosalie. Isn't it? Hey, Kimmy! Good to see you. We are having some chill vibes in here with some Nancy Drew. I love it. Let's have a look around. Can I wipe this? May Newton.
Harper Stone.
Harper?
Lost.
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both. This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
But they couldn't give her a name? Even though she did an amazing thing for the family then? Did you see that? They moved! The head moved! Oh, she's looking away again. Thornton Cemetery, 1866. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton defending his nation. Wait, wasn't Franklin the alias? Dedicated January 15th, 1918. Or was it a different Franklin that fought in the war?
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
Hey, Danny. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. I was a little stressed, but this is nice and chill. Marianne. Oh, Mariana. She was the one. Oh! They're the two who died in the plane crash. To the day they died. He was the one who stuttered, and then she was the one who was like, I can listen to you. And then they died in the crash. Oh. Hi.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh, I do declare. Nothing here. 54 souls. Okay. 28 stab wounds. That's what it reminds me of. 54 souls. That's it. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still there.
Wanna hear a ghost? Check it out.
That's cool.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
That's so cool.
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family'd rather it never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island. At the time, it made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor.
Oof.
Nothing for heat in the winters, so the workers built fires inside.
Oh.
One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again. That's when we split in two. Half saying this'll never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
God damn, that's dark.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant. But yes, I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not? And death has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
You Northerners
does
don't
boots
have
have
a
to do
lock
with
on
it?
big thinkers. We got plenty. Like Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimbaltucky Boys, and I dare you to say their lyrics don't equal those of the Greek poets. And we got that old guy with the white suit and the chickens. Point is, I like ghosts because
Kentucky
they show
Fried
me
Chicken?
what is, not what I want to see.
Colonel?
And wearing boots don't make you stupid. Makes you smart, if it's muddy.
Yeah?
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and we still can't move on. That's why this house still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island. You should see it on a summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue, and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
He went to jail? I missed that.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
You really want to know?
I do.
I do.
Then listen.
I am Nosy
I
Nancy.
don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't close to the company then. Still ain't, but I heard through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes. I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally, but it made her so mad I asked. I had to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night, and right away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world,
Damn.
and no one cared. I broke in, that's true. I was furious. I broke one of the big machines, that's true too. So there it is. I stood up, and boy, did I get knocked down.
So he
You
got
must be
arrested
pretty
for
mad at
breaking and
Clara.
entering and
You
then
don't
destroying
need to know
property.
the half of it.
Huh. Interesting.
See you later.
Later.
So Clara was just like, I'm just running a business. And then he was like, no, you have to have good working environment for your employees. What's that? Scavenger list. Items to search and find. Spot a bat. Gravestone epitaph hunt. Nana, grandma, ghost, dodge. I'm gonna turn the music up. Can I do that? Oh, I need to save. The start of something good. Oh, the start of something. Listen to the music. It's so good. Factory accident victims 1 and 4. What is this? Find a painting with a horse. Take a photo of a skeleton. I love the music. Okay, should we go back to the house? I can't turn here.
Hey.
Well, what do you think happened to Jesselyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. I have a... My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you mean?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, back in the house. Let's see.
Hello.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
He said you were the one who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well. No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it.
Damn.
Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid. I even suspected him of taking Jesselyn to get back at me. But he'd never do something like that. I mean, I don't think.
Damn, that's serious though. Like, if you get a record, I feel especially in America, you're just like fucked for life. It's a serious thing to accuse someone of.
Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jesselyn.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Reminds me of Clock Tower. Find a way into the crypt. Find the package Savannah sent. Right. We need to find a package here somewhere. Where would they put it? Wouldn't it just be like... Is this it? No, I can't see it there. Like, wouldn't you just leave it somewhere at the front door? So this is part of the factory, right? Where a bunch of people burned to death. Coins. I don't know what to do there. Cotton Gin Company. Empty table upstairs. Thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, now it's there. Nancy. EMF reader. The best comment I got today was on a Phasmophobia video. So, someone left a comment that said, "Everyone's gangster until the EMF starts in the van." Everyone gangster until EMF in the van. The Ghost of Thornton Hall. True encounters retold. Savannah Woodham. Nancy, here's some of my old paperwork from when I was looking into Charlotte myself. I know you're going to be looking for Jesselyn during the day, but night is the best time to investigate the family. That's when the spirits get restless in more ways than one. You'll probably get more out of the family then anyway. The EMF gadget I included works pretty well on the property. I don't normally use these, but there's a strong correlation between the meter peaking and documented sightings. I know you don't like things that can't be explained, but just because it can't be explained yet doesn't mean you should disregard it. Call me if you want to talk. I don't know what help I can offer, but I'm here if you need me. Good luck, Savannah. Cool. Savannah's the best. Subject swimmer, March 4th. Visual oral contact. Notes near death. I was 14. My younger brother was about 12 at the time. I was a bit of a scrawny kid and caught more than my fair share of trouble on account of being the smallest. But I was no coward, and I was itching to prove it. That's when I caught wind of Charlotte. I got it in my head that if I spent the night out at the island, the kids at school would leave me alone. Doesn't make sense now, but it made a lot of sense then. I made this big deal about sneaking onto the island, and everyone was interested, especially my younger brother, Sean. Sean! He demanded to come, and to be honest, I was happy to have the company. We spent a while trying to get a boat. But no one wanted to lend a boat to 2 kids in the middle of the night. Go figure, right? I knew if I didn't make it out there, I'd never hear the end of it. I made too big of a deal of the whole thing. I was locked in. That's when I decided that we should swim over. Anyone who grew up here knows you don't do that. The swim's not far, but the currents, they'll smash you on the rocks or they'll pull you under. That's exactly what happened to Sean. 1 second he was next to me, and the next gone. Oh no! He drowned. I panicked and dove into the water. Nothing. Again and again, nothing. Turns out he was fine. Oh, he made it to the shore. I was the one in trouble. I kept going under until I got disoriented. I couldn't find which way was up. I knew that was it for me. I knew I was going to die, and I could feel the fight going out of me. That's when I heard singing. The water around me went still, and a song started swimming its way around me, pulling me towards this thing, this woman, Charlotte. The water was ice cold, and she was turning it to steam. Smoke was pouring from her like ink under the water. I knew I couldn't die down there. I knew I had to get out of the water. I don't know what happened next. I woke up on the rocks. Then in the hospital, I never saw her again. Spent the rest of my life trying not to look. That was awesome. Tagger. No eye contact, possibly unreliable or not telling entire story. Yeah, I saw her. Doesn't matter why I was there. Let's just say I'm an artist, underappreciated in my time and by the powers that be. I was out with a few writers I like to run with, out in the ruins. Elle was working on her stuff like she always did. A little cute for my taste, but she is who she is. Suddenly she drops everything and is like, we gotta go, right now. She said it like, no drill, just run. We grabbed our stuff and we ran. As we were going, there wasn't smoke, but we were all choking like there was, and we could all smell a fire, and in the distance we heard screaming. I wanted to go back, but Elle told me that what we heard wasn't human. We all knew she was right. We got off the island, and that's all it was. That's fucking scary. Old friend, nun haunt. Skeptic, mild hesitation. I knew her. We came up in school together. She was the smartest, the prettiest, and nice. She didn't need to be, but she was. She talked to everyone about their lives, their friends and families, and she could remember it all. We used to joke that she had the whole town in her head. Maybe it was more true than we thought. When she died, part of the town died with her. I know you want to ask about the hauntings, and rather you than someone else. You know that stuff doesn't sit with me, but you come from good people. The truth is, she's just gone. Part of me wishes she was a ghost so I could go tell her my proper goodbyes. But anyway, that's silly for 2 reasons, since she's been made up to be such an angry ghost. I've heard the stories just like you did. That's not Charlotte. Not the Charlotte I'd known. There was no evil in her. Do you think what happened the night she died might have changed that? It was an accident. What if it wasn't? Then, she's Charlotte. She always was Charlotte. That's a weird one. So we're gonna leave the book. Okay, well, that was the package.
That's done.
So we have an EMF reader. Do we just hold it out? Okay, so green is nothing, right? Oh. She coming. Oh. Ho, 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 ho.
What was that?
Quick. Ooh, yellow. Ooh, this is the room. Spoopy room. It's so weird though. If they say like, yeah, none of us can get into this room, why not just like saw this door open? Like saw around the lock. Just destroy it. I mean, the house looks like shit anyway. Why is the music suddenly so nice? Yeah, nothing here. Do you think there's going to be EMF at the cemetery? Ooh, this is a good place too. Ooh, red. I don't know what we need to do here though. We don't have any hints for that yet, right? Okay, what do we do? Find a way into the crypt, find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall, so we need keys. Find the tombstones that were uncovered in Clara's portrait. Oh, we should be able to do that. Wait, let me take another look at the portrait. Oh, was this one? So we need to find these. So this is the statue with the benches around it. So it's to the left, or how that statue's facing to the right of the statue. To the right shoulder. Okay, should we try that? I think I already maybe found it. So it's this one, right? Yeah, it's these. So we did find it already.
Check.
But it doesn't say anything. Nothing spooky. Have you gone to the right yet? Here? Or where do you mean exactly? So dude's still here? Oh yeah.
You scared me.
Clara told me that she never intended for you to go to jail.
Don't believe that.
Why not?
Because it ain't true. She used to come visit just to laugh at me through the glass. That was the price of hearing about home.
Click on the statue's face and then try EMF. Maybe. At the gate where you entered the island, go right. Oh, maybe.
Do people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away, the stories started to spread. Little kids around here started playing this game to scare themselves silly. They'd turn off the lights and say, "Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back," over and over again until they'd just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet her, saying that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good. A couple even went into shock.
Damn.
I saw something I can't explain in the house.
That's why you couldn't get me in there for nothing.
I don't believe in ghosts, but
That don't stop you from feeling them. Would you believe my happiest memories live in that house? Christmases and long summer nights stargazing on the roof.
Christmas.
is it true that you have a questionable past?
You asking if I really went to jail? Yes.
already covered
I
that.
advise against it.
Why?
It's not a fun place, and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I know what you meant. I took a tour of the seasons. My debt is paid, that's all.
Wait, we already talked about this, didn't we? That was destroying the property and stuff.
I'd really like to know.
The nerve you got.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Adios.
Adios. Okay, so try and leave. Oh, I can't. This is as far as I go. Explore the island. I guess we've done that. Charge the phone. That should be easy. Should we just find a socket? A plug in the wall?
Singing? I think it's coming from upstairs.
I didn't hear any singing. I feel like this looks like a hole in the wall. Where's she hearing singing?
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with dreadful meter. Where dreadful meter is at its peak, make yourself blind. Don't dare peek. Call Charlotte home and hear her speak. She may just let you live. So, dreadful meter at its peak. So the EMF at the cotton factory door? Recite a rhyme. I was just looking for a wall socket. Anywhere here? They're using gas lamps though. Makes me think that, oh, do you see that? It's like a line here. There could be, looks like a hidden door here, a secret door. You see that? Charge the phone with a potato or orange. Oh! Is that what we're supposed to do? I found oranges. Fruit. Using acidic fruit, lemon, limes, and oranges, press 1 copper coin and 1 nail into each fruit. Connect all the fruit together in the row by attaching positive terminal clip to the nail in one fruit. Opposite negative terminal clip. Okay. So how do we connect them? With the nails?
I don't have all the parts I need.
Really? I guess we're still missing something. Because we have pennies, and we have oranges, and we have this. These little clip things. Nails are on the table. I don't see any. You sure? Spam clicking? Yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. I haven't seen any nails anywhere. The window? Don't think so. Nail on the wood near the table. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. On the left. Oh,
I need
here.
to find something to remove these nails.
Oh, I didn't even see them. Okay, so we need a hammer or something? I don't know what that is actually. A picker? Or can we take this? Do we need to find a hammer, you think? That's a cotton picker. Huh. I have a shovel that I didn't find before. I doubt that'll work, but... There's a hammer on the porch. Ooh, thank you. Let me see. Where, though? This isn't moving anymore. Oh, here. Got it. Definitely missed that the first time.
Time to recharge the battery.
And then coins. Nails. And then
All
these.
right. Let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
I paid attention, guys. Charge the
Can't
phone.
check that off yet.
Oh, so you can't check it. Oh, okay, good. So then that's a good confirmation whether or not we actually have something.
It's not charged yet.
Oh, I guess we need to wait. I smell pennies! It's been so long since I read that. The painting? The missing portrait? We already did that.
Did that.
Charge the phone. See if Addison remembers anything from her night at Thornton Hall. Kitty.
Hello?
Addison?
This is such a cute,
My name is
beautiful
Nancy
kitty.
Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jesselyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
How's Jesselyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay. Maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom. Behind her back, of course.
Do you think Clara could have anything to do with Jesselyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara.
Dingo, thank you for
But
the gifted subs.
Still, I can't say for sure.
What do you think of Colton?
What do you think of Colton?
What's to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
God damn, we hit 2,700 subs. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dingo. Thank you, everyone, for the subs and resubs so far. And the bits. Thank you. Sorry, I keep missing them. Bedroom key crossed out in scavenger hunt. Do you know where it is?
The bedroom key is crossed out in the scavenger hunt. Do you know where it is?
No. Jesselyn must have found it, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
Ah, Jesselyn has the key? Or had the key?
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jesselyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids.
Nice.
So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare
better
ourselves
audio?
silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Strange how?
Did you notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there, it would surprise me if there weren't.
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jesselyn?
No. Actually, wait.
Camera
Hang on.
obscura.
Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that night?
A scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night. Kinda desperately. It stopped being fun. That's all I know.
Huh.
How was Jesselyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Then something happened?
Yeah, we were in the house and suddenly she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
Spooky.
You said things got strange. What did you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I remember thinking, I'll never get to sleep. But then I started to feel fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
Like I was underwater or something. and I noticed Jess was gone again. I wanted to get up and find her, but I couldn't move.
Maybe someone drugged her.
It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little bit.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
Damn, this voice acting is fucking A+. So good. I'm like, oh, tell me more.
I better get going.
Find Jess.
So cool. Okay.
That's done.
Okay. Who else can we call? Savannah?
Hi, Nancy.
Hey,
Get some packing on
Savannah.
for you?
Yes.
I think they're silly, but apparently some of the people I've met swear by using EMF signatures on the property.
She's so fun to listen to.
What have you been up to since we spoke last?
I've been teaching the road to know my wheels.
Are you working on the next book?
I've been running away from the next book. In an empty house that was filling up with chatty ghosts. But who knows? When I'm out of gas, maybe I'll have no choice but to listen to what they have to say.
Damn.
If they're interested, I'll send you a gallery proof. If they're not, guess I'll go teach.
Do you know anything about the factory accident?
Nothing I can verify. It's been scratched out of the local history. When I was there, I expected to feel something when I stood near the old factory.
And nothing?
As many spirits as I expected. I only met one.
Charlotte?
That'd be the one. Dear, sweet Charlotte, the terror of Black Rock Island.
I spoke to Wade.
I figured that might happen eventually. Can I explain, or are we beyond that?
I'm sure you have your reasons.
I do.
Wade said he was expecting you. Why didn't you tell me that?
I was going to come. I meant it when I told him I was coming.
But then?
But then I got scared.
What scared you away from taking the case?
To be blunt, the living Thorntons are just as scary as the dead ones.
Damn.
Why?
They've dug so many graves on that rock that death himself is on the Christmas card list. I can't help but wonder if they're misfortunate fools or just addicted to Sunday clothes and the sound of a spade taking a bite out of cold clay.
Holy shit.
Tell me what happened when you met Charlotte.
I'll tell you, hon, but you got to remember that you are not like me.
What do you mean?
I have opened the door to the spirit world, and you have not. And don't you dare do it, ever. You hear?
Yeah, I can agree to that.
I mean it. The dead are just like lost children. If you're out there leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, they will find you.
Ooh.
Enough of the PSA. I snuck out there to the ruins on the
That's
anniversary
scary.
of my death. I waited in silence for a long time. Nothing.
You didn't say the rhyme?
Oh, that. Oh, it's cute, but I wasn't looking for my daddy's brain-dead bloodhound. They come when they come, and in the dead of night, she came. Stood right beside me. Just me and her, eye to eye, for a hot minute. Finally, she reached for my wrist. She pulled me through a fog that became smoke and then fire. She pulled me back to the night she died.
Could you see what happened that night?
I couldn't see a thing. I could only feel the heat. I could feel how sad she was and how angry. I'm sorry, hon. Talking about it don't come easy.
I'm just trying to fit the pieces together. What does Charlotte have to do with Jesslyn?
All families got one thing in common. Every generation, just like the last. There's some rebels and some oddballs that break the mold. But for the most part, one generation gonna follow into the footsteps of the next. From what I gathered, Jesslyn seems to be cut from the same cloth as Charlotte. You ask me, if someone saw Charlotte as a threat, then Jesslyn's been born behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines.
You said you opened the door to the spirit world. What did you mean?
You really sure you want to know?
I'm curious, and no disrespect, but
Last time, I told you how my daddy got me interested in ghosts, but that's only part of the story.
Right, she did.
When I was young, there was a spot in my room where I could fold back the wallpaper. There was this gorgeous old wood behind it. I mean, to me it was. I'd trace the ripples in the grain with my finger for sometimes hours.
why?
I don't know. I was a girl, and it was the only thing I knew about that no one else did. I don't know exactly when it started, but I began to trace a beautiful old willow into the wall, over and over again. Strong limbs running up to the sky, and the tangled roots grabbing tight at the dirt. I was obsessed. I traced the tree until I knew every detail. I even started to see it after a time. Little indentations in the wood. But one day, the lines felt strange and cold. And I realized it wasn't the wall I was feeling.
What?
There was a girl on the other side of the wood. She was showing me what to draw. She was trying to tell me something. I
Creepy.
should have shut my eyes tight and glued the paper back. But I didn't, and I couldn't. I let her teach me the shape of the tree, again and again, until one day I saw it in real life.
What happened?
Not a thing until a strong storm hit a few months later. I don't have to tell you what they found when they pulled what was left of the willow tree from the ground, now do I? That's
The
when
girl?
I decided I would learn to listen. I knew even then it had come at a cost.
They found the girl's
I had
body.
no idea how high.
That's amazing. That's such a good story. What the fuck?
Someone wants me to call a ghost. I don't know if I should.
In my experience, when you try to call ghost, it goes straight to voicemail.
How sure are you?
95%.
Less reassuring than I was hoping for.
Think of it this way. In 100 parallel universes, only 5 Nancys get eaten by a ghost.
Eaten?
Metaphorically, for the most part.
Savannah, you are not helping.
Oh, I'm just trying to loosen you up. You'll be fine, honey. Smart
You'll be
money says
fine,
this is just
honey.
someone toying with you. But if you feel anything out of the ordinary, run and don't look back.
Goodbye.
Later, hun.
Later, hun. That was fun. Who's Bess? Is that a friend of ours?
Bess's phone.
All right, bonus Ned. What are you two up to?
George is in New York.
So, she got the internship with that
George.
Technology of Tomorrow place?
Yeah, Ned and I were just planning a road trip for when you're back. I
So,
was
oh,
in the
Bess
middle
and
of
George
trying
were
to
the one at the
convince Ned
convention
to grow a bad
in
mustache
Tokyo?
so we can hang out
Kyoto?
in Brooklyn.
Not going to happen.
Someone has to, Ned, and George already said no. It was a really angry no, too. Anyway, did you make it to the island?
I did.
I've been doing a little research, and I can see why Savannah sent you.
Why's that?
If I believed in ghosts, I wouldn't come within a few hundred miles of Black Rock Island.
I can definitely see why. Even I have to admit it does have a certain abyss gaze is also into you vibe to it.
Put that on a billboard.
I've got your back. I've been reading up on missing persons cases and hauntings.
Really? Oh, that's great.
I, on the other hand, have been watching videos of otters so good at stacking things. Additionally, I've kidnapped Ned. I've been so bored since George left, and Ned's a very active listener.
Mm-hmm.
See? And he's also very quick to Stockholm.
Nickerson family trait. We like being liked.
Oh, thanks, you two.
Ned wasn't Savannah's assistant, was he? That was a different guy who wanted to go on a date with... He was? Ned is Nancy's boyfriend. Assistant was Logan. Oh, okay. Okay. So, my boyfriend, Nancy's boyfriend, is just hanging out with my best friend, Bess. Okay. Something strange about Jesselyn's
There's something
disappearance.
strange about Jesselyn's disappearance.
What's that?
There's no ransom note.
That does complicate things. But I've read that most missing person cases involve the immediate family.
You're right. I guess the best move is to keep the family talking. Maybe they'll let something slip.
For
Or
sure.
maybe they're trying to tell you something.
How so?
Remember in Kyoto, you told me that ghosts are what people invent when an injustice can't be fixed?
Sounds me-ish.
If that's the case here, once you figure out what the deal with the ghost is, I bet it'll point right to Jesselyn. And if the ghost is real, then case closed. A ghost did it. If that turns out to be the case, please don't tell me. I like living in a world where ghosts are probably not real. I already have to vault into bed after every scary movie for fear of ankle grabbers.
I met Wade.
I still say giving your child a verb for a name dooms them to a life of hearing mediocre jokes. What's he like?
He's got a bit of a rough edge. He seemed surprised that I came instead of Savannah.
What do you mean?
He wanted Savannah here, specifically.
Why?
I don't know, but I intend to
Because they
find
have a
out.
history, obviously.
I want to catch you up on the case.
So it's a missing persons case, right?
Do you think she's actually missing?
I don't know. I've heard of runaway brides, but I don't think that's the case.
If it's a missing persons case, why aren't the police taking care of it?
Well, they are, but since she's an adult, there's only so much they can do.
Ned was telling me about the ghosts out there. Do you think maybe they're related?
Actually, I believe in this ghost.
Ned, do I have permission to do a spit take in your living room?
No.
I'm doing it anyway. Say that again.
Please don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand down, Bess. The Nickersons are a tidy people.
I wasn't really gonna do it, guys. Unless someone made me laugh. And this is that super red soda that's still on the market even though it's been linked to distractibility in 9 out of 10 Besses. Back to you. Are you finally trading in your Skeptics Club card?
And this the dinner that probably won't happen this year? No way. People here believe in the ghost. I think if I don't take the ghost story at least a little seriously, I might miss something.
Smart.
That's
Well,
true.
I hope so. I think I'm supposed to go meet a ghost.
Cool. Do you know what you're gonna wear?
A blindfold?
Makes sense. Now the question is, do you match the blindfold to your skirt or your shoes, or do you go all clashy?
I'm just not sure if I should go through with it. I'm worried it might be a trap.
Hold up, were you being serious? About the ghost? And the blindfold?
Yes.
I know you can't see it, but Ned and I are sharing a worried glance.
Nancy?
I know. I'll be careful.
I was just going to say it'd be a very memorable double date.
Aw, Ned. That's very sweet. And strange.
I was aiming for one, but I'll collect the whole set.
Oh, get a crypt, you two.
I just saw a ghost.
So what are we talking? Puppet? Mirror tricks?
No. Listen, don't tell anyone else this.
Projection, maybe?
It's going to be
like
a ghost blind
ceiling
item.
projector?
A well-known spirit was spotted at a popular haunt canoodling with a certain ghost about town known for his habit of appearing in mirrors.
Can you channel serious Bess for a moment?
Okay. Homework, my dad talking about taxes, that picture of a puppy who got lost. Old paintings of European royalty. I'm there.
Thanks. Since I've gotten here, things have been getting stranger and stranger. I can't shake this feeling. It's like an odd weight. I'm not saying the ghosts are real here. I'm just saying... I don't know what I'm saying.
That doesn't sound like the Nancy I know.
I know. I just need to clear my head. There is always a scientific explanation.
Ned, you gotta tell her to come home.
Still gotta work on that whisper, Bess.
Nancy, you're really scaring me. Come home.
I will, just as soon as I can. I met Jesselyn's mom.
Poor her.
Assuming she's innocent.
Poor
What's your
her.
impression?
She's reserved. Can't fault her for that, but it does make her hard to read.
I've never been a mom, but I have owned my fair share of fish. And no way anyone could take care of something and even think of... Nancy, it's too sad. Can't do it.
I owe it to Jesselyn to distrust everyone, even her.
I know. This case is like a big, fat, tall cloud of sadness that's sitting in front of me and using its cell phone when it's not supposed to.
We just got back from a pretty rowdy opening night screening of the Relation Shipwreck. It was really bad.
All I want is to see the screen and to not deal with jerks, to have a movie-style romance, and for no one to get hurt ever. Find her, Nancy.
I'll do my best. Promise. I met Jesselyn's fiancé.
Long
Colton.
phone calls.
Where's he fall on the cute to guilty spectrum?
That's not
Cute
a
to
valid
guilty.
spectrum.
Like fun it isn't. Oh, is this because Ned is on the line?
No.
I'm not calling off the dogs. You're just going to have to find a way to tell me that balances the public's need
Cute
to
to
know
guilty.
with Ned's presumably fragile ego.
My ego is perfectly fine.
Is that so?
Nickerson men laugh in the face of insecurity.
That's so, Neddard?
Neddard.
Nancy, describe Colton's looks using the International Ned Cuteness Unit. We talking half a Ned, 2 Neds?
10
10
Neds.
Neds.
Oof, I have the sudden urge to buy a convertible.
Just teasing. He looks like a person.
Right. Ticking clock, kidnapping, etc. How guilty does he seem? For consistency, please state your answers in Ned units.
Couldn't tell you yet. He doesn't seem as worried as I'd expect, but maybe he's the type to internalize his feelings.
Huh. So that's a thing you can do?
The boyfriend is statistically favored when it comes to crimes like this. Try to get him talking about the relationship. I studied that in preschool.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Well, those were good phone calls. So we should grab another... Where did we grab a handkerchief? Wasn't there like a stack somewhere?
That didn't sound good.
Oh. Oh. Whoa! Holy shit! Okay, don't touch the door when you can't actually open it. What? Death everywhere. I had a napkin already, yeah, but I put stuff on it. I don't remember where. There was like a stack somewhere. Oh, it was with the tea. I probably just need to grab a second one. Here. Clean napkin. So they told us to say the rhyme where it was the strongest.
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
This must be it, yeah. So do I just put on a napkin? Fire so red, night so black, dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. Here it goes. Come here, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Fire so red, night so black, dear sweet nonsense, this is embarrassing. Let's do it seriously.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Tell me, who are you?
Nancy, I'm here to help Jesselyn.
What?
Give me a reason to let you live. Mind you, a good one.
What?
One reason to spare you. Give it to me now. The spirits are growing impatient with my mercy.
I'm here to find Jesselyn. That's reason enough.
Foolish, but come. Remove the blindfold.
Just who are you?
Whoa.
Harper, can I trust you? Can you be trusted?
Floofy hair.
Of course.
Then I trust you. You'll be wanting to know why I am hiding under the house.
Under the house.
That would be at the top of my list of questions, yes.
It's because I don't want anyone up there to find me.
Why not?
It is undeniably frigid here. Cold as the crypts themselves. I'll build a fire, and the fire will build some smoke, and the smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring my question?
Not ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between the asking and the hearing. Pausing for effect.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
A moment, hon. It's because I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath. with delusions of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and violent tendencies.
Excuse
My
me?
family resents me. They have publicly said that I am a freak. People
Wait.
in the town point and stare. The neighborhood
is she?
children used to call me Witch Lady until my dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end, and I threw the little runts down a well.
You what?
Oh, I'd never do such a thing. But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah! Help, I'm in a well! So that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait,
Who is
shut
she?
it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten. Here, take this.
Thank you?
Go now.
Wait, so she blindfolds me and takes me back out? Oh. That was scary.
I should look for those portraits.
Look to the portraits to find me again. Ooh! The ghost is there again. These portraits? Or maybe the one downstairs that has like the hidden door. Wait, did I just see a hand icon? Oh, the book. Oh. How do I turn around? Left. Paint thinner?
The letters must be what that note was referring to.
A-B-E-V.
All right, now to find all the others.
Oh, okay. Anything here too? I guess not. Does it... Okay. It's added to the note immediately. Taj the Third. Are there more portraits around? Ooh. Where'd she go? The lady's gone. Oh, she took her bag too. Oh, there is one here. Okay. Any other portraits? These? Why are they all smudged out? Get? Okay, we need... one more, maybe? There's one here.
That's it.
Do we scramble the letters? Okay, so it's each word has the right... Okay. So this is get. Gin? Seeds? Get seeds. Cotton. Cotton gin, get seeds. Balance scales. Oh, wow, yeah. Balance scales. Good job, guys.
That's it. Cotton
gin, get seeds, balance scales. So we need to find seeds. Oh, he's gone too. The fuck? Using all of the cotton seeds, find a way to balance. Oh, we have cotton seeds.
Haven't done that. Still have to do that.
I have cotton. Maybe I need to do something with it.
That's done.
Find a way back into the room where Harper was hiding.
Did that.
Okay.
That's done.
Okay. Maybe the phone is charged as well. I think we can probably do something with the cotton seeds here. Maybe it's this thing? Nope.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
Ah, shit. Okay. I don't think we know that yet. It's not this, is it? Where do we put the cotton in the cotton gin? Oh, this machine?
How do I get this working again? I need to put the combs on first.
Combs? They fit. Do you think that's wrong?
Fixed it.
I did it, I guess.
Done. That's all of the seeds.
Seeds. So, balance the seeds?
I have to find a way to balance these scales.
Ta-da! I did it. Do I need to just... They need to all fit on it? Okay, so 4 on this side is always too much. Yeah. I did it. So we fixed that. Did that.
Did that.
Did that. I think...
Still have to do that. Check.
Okay, cool.
What's
that?
Looks new. It might be Jesselyn's.
Ooh, is that chocolate? Milk chocolate crunchy. Ooh. Now with 80% less fat. Oh, it's not good chocolate then. Wedding notes. You know my mom and you know me, so when you look over this list, don't forget the crazy requests are not mine. My one request is that you show up and wear a suit. What follows is a list of demands from on high. Also, tell your mom that I'm fine doing whatever, but she's got to go toe-to-toe with my mom about any changes. She will trust me, let's just try not to be near that. So here goes. Your groomsmen, no beards or piercing or tattoos, and they should all be wearing the exact same shade of black. That's just not going to happen since I made the mistake of having friends with personalities. No wedding DJ, it has to be a band and not Brian's band. No one likes wedding DJs. I already told Brian his band could play. They'll behave this time, I'll make sure of it. Table cards. Go talk to my mom about this. She'll make you pick out which ones you like. Pick the second set she shows you. If you pick the first or last, she'll assume you weren't paying attention. It doesn't matter what you pick, but I doubt that you care. Do not care at all. My mom wants to mix all the guests up at the wedding so people mingle. It is up to you to stop that from happening. No one likes that because it's a stupid idea. Not looking forward to that. She's going to try and get you to force me to uninvite a few of my friends. Obviously not going to. When she tries, just say, I'll try, but you know how it just gets. Why can't you deal with this yourself? Why all of this stuff about your mom? She does realize I'm not marrying her, right? Okay. Stuff that passed. Okay. Why not fried chicken and cheesy shrimp grits or mac and cheese? That's what everyone's going to want. Why make everyone eat food that requires appreciation? Shouldn't this be fun? We need to reserve a block of rooms for the wedding. My mom will provide you with a list of things she'll want with regard to the rooms. No, just one list. List can't have an item that is on another list. Is wedding prep a stress test to see if you really want to get married? If that's what it is, because that has to be what this is. Can I put it away?
The Thornton family tree. Might come in handy.
So there's Wade. So his parents are Virginia and Luther. Rosalie's partner is unknown. Then we have Mariana and Roger. Who... Oh, Charlotte was their daughter. Interesting. Is that a key? That might be the key to that room. There she is. Should we talk to her
Hello.
first?
Can you tell me a little more about Clara?
I could, but as a lover of the written word, I prefer show, not tell. So why don't you go ask her about her daddy?
What do you know about Clara?
She's cold. She's a cold person, nothing like Jessalyn. Ask her about Jessalyn. See how she reacts. Not like the caring mom she's pretending to be. Not if you really look.
Wait, who even is this person? This is someone secretly living in the basement of the house? Did she tell us her name at all? Harper. The mom's sister. Okay, so Jessalyn's aunt. Charlotte's sister. I can't look. She's on the family. Harper is Charlotte's sister. Okay. Okay, so it's not... Yeah, she's not Clara's sister, but she's like a cousin or something. Ask her about Jessalyn, see how she reacts. Were you and Clara close as children?
Were you and Clara close as children?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'd really like to know. It might be important.
She could have been good to me. She could have been there when I needed someone, but she wasn't.
Why are you here?
Jessalyn, poor little Jessie Lamb has vanished, they say. Can't have that. Not here. No, not on the island.
Are you trying to find Jessalyn?
Yes.
Maybe you could help me out.
You want my help? I'm not a helper. Oh, if you keep my secret, then I'll help.
Do you really believe in the ghost?
Her name is Charlotte, and I've seen her. She's spoken to me.
What exactly did her ghost say?
Boo. Not my fault she's a stickler for convention. She also says, get out. Oh, right, almost forgot. She says that she hates you and she wants you to leave.
Roran, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This house is pretty run down. Are you sure it's safe to use that furnace?
No.
Maybe you should not use it? You could be filling the house with fumes.
Sounds like upstairs people problems to me. I'm downstairs people.
Damn.
Clara came to live with you after her mom died. Is that right?
Yes.
Did you get along?
Yeah, we was a regular Tom and Huck to start.
What do you think of Wade?
The Wade man of Alcatraz. Don't trust him about a single thing in this living world. The world of the dead, he understands that.
You're dressing up as Charlotte or doing something to fake these hauntings, aren't you?
The hits keep coming. You're a doll, a real peach. Ew! Oh, you're not
Bellatrix.
kidding, are you? Am I dressing up as my dead sister for kicks? After the only family member everyone can agree on has gone missing? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, that's the question. The implication was more or less added by you.
No, I am not, so shut it.
Okay.
Can't stay away.
Tell me about Charlotte.
She was my big sister.
Do you really think she's...
I know.
How do you know?
No more. When Shaw died, that was the end of my family. I was left completely alone. All I have to call home are those memories. If I share them, they won't be mine anymore.
That's not true at all.
Says the girl who's never seen a drop of rain fall on her perfect life.
I lost my mom when I was a girl.
Oh, then you must be an expert on everything.
Damn.
But sharing my memories of her always made her seem closer, not further away.
You've seen her? What they've made her into? You think I want her closer? And people think I'm crazy. You're crazy.
Damn. Okay. Ooh, continues here. What's this? I have no idea. Let me look in the room a bit more. What's that? Some kind of steering wheel? Oh, tiles. I got something. Why can I look at this corner? I don't know. What is this? That's where we came from, right? Charlotte's cryptic obsession with Jackson was indeed grave. Was she in search of something lost, or lost in the search itself? And who was this Jackson? They say dead men tell no tales, but that isn't true now, is it? That phrase itself came from a man who is now dead and still telling tales and letting his thoughts go traveling through humanity like hitchhikers patiently waiting to get to the next town. Who is Jackson indeed? What is he hiding, and who put it there? Was it Charlotte? Who wrote that? Okay, and that's where we were. Let's check that corridor. The fuck is this?
Looks like it's missing a piece.
A 6? Okay. Is that something? It looks important, but I can't really click on it, so I should try and use that key and save. Harper. Okay. So I'm guessing the key might be to the end here. Is it open? What's happening? Oh. Okay. Oh, it's a key part.
The key fits, but I think it's broken.
So we need to fix the key. Okay. Find a way to unlock the door in the tunnels, explore the cellar.
That's done.
Search the tunnel leading from the workshop.
Check.
Jesselyn's phone password. Could it be her year of birth? 1989?
Check.
Call Addison for the password? Oh. Let's give her a call.
What's up?
Do you know anything about Harper?
Just what I've heard from Jesselyn. Apparently, she handed in her sanity card a while back. Jess said
That's
Clara
one way
was
to
always
phrase it.
worried Harper would return.
Why?
I think she was scared of her. She told Jess to call the police if she ever saw Harper.
Can you help me figure out Jesselyn's password?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. The tombstone portion of our scavenger hunt? There was something strange about it.
Can you think of a reason she would hide her password there?
Just in case something happened to her.
Maybe.
I thought she said that to scare me, but maybe not.
I better get going.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh. The one in the background of the painting? The one that we saw was hidden in the bushes? That one had something on it, right? I think the head turned again and I was just like, yeah, whatever, bye. 54 souls. Do you think that's a clue? There's nothing on there though. 54 souls.
You scared me.
Do you think that what happened to Charlotte was an accident?
Dunno. The night before I saw her take off into the night holding this little package like it was precious to her. The look on her face. I should have stopped her, said, "What is wrong?" "Here, take this."
Is this Charlotte's?
"Yes."
Do you know what this is? Can you tell me what it's for?
"Maybe that's enough for now."
If you find this and do not know what it is, please, I'm begging you to put it back and hide it well. If you know who I am, then this will help you understand what I did. Arrange the color pairs. Orange and blue numbers along the sides indicates how many of that color are in the corresponding row or column. This is important. Two squares of the same color can't be directly next to each other. Use the X mark to mark parts you know contain neither color. Oh. This must be something with the tiles. You guys are saying it's probably the scavenger hunt with the tombstones? Okay, let's look into that in a bit.
Savannah said Charlotte was supposedly a ghost.
Not supposedly.
In my experience, ghosts tend to be not real.
Then consider yourself lucky. In my experience, of which I have significantly more, reality isn't that simple.
Have you ever actually seen this ghost?
This ghost was my cousin Charlotte, and yes, I saw her. I saw her grow up. I was here the night she died, and I've seen her since, much as I wish that wasn't true.
I met Harper.
Don't talk nonsense.
I did. I can prove it. She's down under the house.
Now that would ruin Clara's day. I'm gonna go get her.
Oh, oops.
I swear, Harper was there.
Nancy, I've got enough to deal with. Stop playing games, or I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Okay. So we should look at the scavenger hunt thing. Gravestone epitaph hunt. I wonder what that means.
I can't leave now.
Check every grave name. Okay, Lee Thornton. Oh, like Dodge. Who was it again? Someone was known as Dodge. Ghost 54, Charlotte. Grandma, that was Clara's mom. Who was that? Nana. Wait, Nana is different from Grandma? We read something about it, like people started calling her Nana. I have the family tree. I do. Rosalie. So that's Grandma. But who's Nana? HT. Oh, I forgot who Dodge was as well. Someone who was known as Dodge. Virginia.
Virginia, my mother. Rest her soul.
Can you tell me anything about her?
Just that I miss her, and I always will.
Roger is Dodge. Okay. Sarah is Nana. Luther.
Luther, my daddy. Mama called him
So
the
it
king of
goes.
slamming doors. He had a hot temper, but a soft heart, and no mind for business. He wasn't intuitive. He brought me out here to the stones at night. Taught me how to open my eyes, shut up, and listen. You rest well, Daddy.
Charlotte. Who's this? Sarah. Beauregard.
Beauregard Thornton. Mean old codger.
What's this on his grave?
That's Charlotte.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
Was Charlotte the one who died in the fire? We read about it in a book, though. Someone was known as Nana. The factory accident is 54 souls. Charlotte died in a different fire. Okay, let's look at their tombstones. I'm thinking the numbers might just be like the letters. Okay, so Rosalie would be 6-3. So what would that mean? It could be row 6, third letter. So A, maybe. It's word and letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. W? Maybe. I'll write down A and W. Ruby. Let's see. We had to look at Virginia. 5-1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has to be the word then, because there's not a fifth row for this one. So I'll delete the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First. So F. And then Mariana is 7-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we don't count the dates. 2, so I. Maybe? And then if the 54 souls... Oh, 54 was letters, wasn't it? So first word, 50. So fourth letter, F-I-F-T. T? You think the password's correct? Differs? Maybe we should just try it? Because we did do a pretty good job. Too bad we can't take it with us. It's still on the table. Where's the singing coming from? VWRM my fits. It worked! We did it! Holy shit! We actually legit, like, detective work got it. That's amazing. Good job, everyone. Teamwork. That was awesome. Messages. I got all the stuff I need. Oh, that's, the lady we called with. Any chance to change your mind? Come on, it'll be fun. Better be. Or what? Or I will reveal so much embarrassing personal information in my toast at your wedding. No toast for Addie, noted. I'll just yell things out. You can't stop the the A train once it's left the station. Do what you must. Please come back. Jess, I don't know if you're okay or not, but I miss you. Please come home. Please be okay. Did you get the invertebrates? In what? Mom, that doesn't clarify things. No invertebrates. I'll make a note of that. No invertebrates. I'm sending this photograph backwards. What? I hope that works out for you. I'm typing slowly and angrily. Did you mail out the things that tell people about the wedding for the people who are new to the list? Invitations? Yes, because people need to know about the wedding. No, why I meant yes. Yes, I did yes. Why didn't you use typewriters that? You're right, I should have typewriters that. You might want to disable the predictive thing on your photograph. So she meant phone. I'm sending this phone? Wait, backwards? I'm not sure if I want to. Call me now. Jesse, I'm not joking. You call me right now. God, what an awful mom to have. Your mom's on the warpath. She's on more than one. I recommend just doing what she says. This has to chill out once the wedding is done. I know, right, but it won't. Did you catch my notes on the catering? Yeah, thanks. Did you want me to care about it more? Because I can fake that if needed. Lol, no. Nope. I'm pretending to care for my mom, so you pretending to care for me while being a nice touch isn't really needed. Cool, let's just get pizza. What? My mom just invited every single one of my teachers from kindergarten to my wedding. Why? I have no idea. I think I owe a few of them some homework. They can't be that bad. They're fine. That's not the point. What's the point then? You'll have time to figure that out for yourself because I'm sure she's inviting yours too. Oh, you know, I think I get it now. Where are you? Everyone's freaking out. Hello. She had a journal?
Addie! Addie, come here quick! I see something! Seriously? Shh!
Oh, Addison, right. That was the friend.
I don't hear. What? What's happening? I'm just practicing. You are such a brat! Shh! Not falling for it again. No, Addie, I'm serious. Listen. Footsteps. I don't hear them. Maybe it was the wind. That is not the title of this program. Oh, and I suppose you have a better name? With this ring? The Dead. No, that's weird and you're weird.
Yeah, pizza, I know, right?
Mine. I'm Jessalyn Tara Thornton. And I'm Addison Abomination Hammond. And this is Ghost Talker Tours. This week we're creeping into Thornton Hall, the most haunted place in the known universe.
It's so soft.
Children around here grew up in fear of the dreaded Charlotte Thornton, also known as my cousin. We're here to find... Ah! Oh, that is a spider! It is in my hair! I don't even want to be alive anymore! Please just kill me! Got it! There it goes! Well, on the bright side, we can check spiders off the list. That was a black widow! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Probably
scary.
Just save it, scare of its life. It's not going to bother us. It's her or me. I just dropped it. I didn't fall through the floorboards. Let's just grab it in the AM, unless you want to go one-on-one with our little friend down there. Where are we going? Are you sure you want to know? I'm just going to pretend it's a top-secret, really nice hotel. We're looking for the ruins where Charlotte died. Remember when Elizabeth got married and we all watched rom-coms and ate caramel corn? I was just thinking, like, at no point that evening was I like, I'll die here. It just didn't come up. Maybe not for you, but 2 movies in, I was thinking fondly about my own mortality. Wait, what's that say? The serpent rests in the center on the 2 handles. I think I know what that's about. Whoa! Buddy system! Jess! Where are you going? I know you're freaking out. I promise this will be quick. Are all of those coffins occupado? I gotta
They
go
went into
outside.
the...
Just 2 seconds. There's some sort of message in the window. Yeah, I know. It says, this building is for dead people only.
The catacombs or the crypt?
Jess? Jessalyn? This isn't funny. Where are you? Jessie! I don't want to be alone. Please stop, please. Please come back. This isn't funny. I'm too scared.
It's really good voice acting, yeah.
I don't understand. Are you okay? Jess, if this is a prank, it's not funny. Not funny! Jess, you're really scaring me. Say something. I said leave me alone. Now!
Damn, that's the last thing they recorded?
I should use my phone to make a call.
Okay. Find the ruins where Charlotte died. Find the window mentioned in the recording of Jessalyn and Addison. The window? When did they mention the window? I only remember the spider. Sounds like Addison and Jessalyn dropped something. See if you can locate it. Listen to the recordings. Complete the epitaph hunt.
That's done.
Find a way to unlock the door in the tunnels. Figure out
That's
password.
done. Did that.
Done. Okay. Cool. So something fell down somewhere between the floorboards. And there was a window. Maybe one of these? No. Oh, new note. There once was a ghost who could only write notes. She lived in the walls and loved to float. She stood in the waves when you stepped off your boat. She skipped through the graves and to you she wrote. Push glass vessels and find me in below. I sometimes before E, but sometime after B. O not first, L is third, E immediately before O. Follow the instructions from the note that mentions glass vessels. But where do we use that? Okay, not this window. There's no windows here. Maybe downstairs? No. I love the letter puzzles because they don't make me feel dumb. I'm happy we figured it out. It's always fun when you manage to do a puzzle without looking anything up. It's great. Use that note to solve the bottle racks. Oh. Down here? Wait, maybe one of the windows is this one. No. No. Okay, let me go here. So, these bottles?
I need to follow the instructions from the note.
Ghost note. Wait, how... Okay. How many was that? 5? I before E, after B. O is not first, L is third. E immediately before O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles. 7 letters. 5, 6, 7. So L is third. That one is definitely okay. E is before O. I is before E. But after B. So... Okay, wait. I is before E. But after B. O isn't first, L is third. E is before O. Immediately before. So, wait, that one says immediately. So when it says sometime, there can be something in between. So that means in between I, O, in between B. Okay. E immediately before O, and O is not first. I mean, if E is before O, then obviously it's not first. Trying to see if there's hints in the note text above. You guys are saying Bileo? Could be. It would fit, yeah. Oh wait, I need to know the location. Okay, second one. What did that do?
What was I supposed to think? One day you were just gone.
I should listen.
Lexi. And I hope you understand how much that makes me hate you right now.
Who is Lexi?
Who dat? Oh, photo camera. Hey, that's the dude with the secret door. We can dig somewhere? Right next to a little skeleton? Ah, yeah. Ooh, what this? Something on one of the pillars in front of the house, maybe. Side entrance. Okay. Can I take this with me? Okay. Okay, I don't see anything.
This looks like one of the pictures from Jesselyn's camera. There must be something hidden here.
Nice. What is a picker? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we found the dig spot,
What's
but
happening? I better get some rest.
the fumes.
No offense, but you sound really tired.
Been burning the midnight oil at both ends?
Feels like it. I must have slept through the day. But I still feel exhausted.
Maybe you should pace yourself a bit.
I know. Wait, hang on.
Hang on. Why? Is there a ghost?
No, I see something. Call you back later.
This? A flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She would tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. Something for later? Anything creepy down the hall? No? Let's check out one of the pillars in front of the house.
We could have found a way.
I'd better listen.
Lexi.
Lexi
I know
again.
you still care about me. I want to see you when this is all over.
What?
I know. All I said is I want to see you. Then why did you pick up the phone? Just see me.
It sounds like he's talking to Lexi.
How is he already...
Hey. Did you listen in on my call?
I sure did.
Who is Lexi?
What are you talking about?
The girl you were on the phone with?
You don't know what you heard. You understand me?
I think she is someone important to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Nosy
Your
Nancy.
fiancé is missing, and the way you're talking to this Lexi...
You want a conversation? Fine. I love Lexi. I want to spend my life with her.
What?
You're engaged.
That was based on a lie. Clara, my parents, even Jessalyn.
What?
They were all in on it.
Jessalyn? Are you sure?
She'd have to be. I mean, I haven't considered that she might
The
not
fuck?
be yet. Before Jess and I got together, I was with Lexi. Until one day she called and said it was over. She wouldn't even see me. Then, she was gone. And now I find out. My parents pushed her away, and Clara pushed me and Jess together. Mom and Dad wanted a piece of the Thornton fortune, and Clara wanted a piece of the Birchfield influence. So excuse me for being conflicted. I want Jessalyn safe, but...
I
So
still
it was almost an
understand
arranged
what's going
marriage.
on.
Marriage.
Why are you here?
to try to forget something.
Forget what?
I guess it must have worked.
What? The fuck is going on?
So, things would really work out for you if Jessalyn just disappeared.
Do you really want to ask me that?
Sorry, I just really want to figure out where she is.
Trust me, so do I.
Why is Lexi so important?
I've always felt a little out of step with the world. When I met Lexi, it's like everything snapped into place. I don't know how else to put it.
And it wasn't the same with Jessalyn?
I do love her, but not in the way I tried to. Jess is my best friend, and always will be. If she ever comes home, and if she ever forgives me.
Can't imagine marrying someone who you're not even into just because it matches well with your family's wealth.
You don't think Jessalyn's coming back, do you?
What are you implying?
Nothing. Just observing.
You want to know the truth so bad? Yeah, I'm afraid she's never coming back. Happy? Need something?
Do you know much about Harper?
I heard she's in some psych hospital or something. But that's all I know. I saw her around once in a while when I was a kid, but I don't remember much.
Did Jessalyn ever say anything
So
about
she
her?
isn't dead.
Just that
I mean,
she
they know
seemed
she's
scared
not
of
dead.
her. Maybe they had a past, but I don't know.
Where do you go when you're not out here?
Nowhere.
So, every once in a while you pop out of existence?
I walk around, looking for Jessalyn.
Aren't you worried that your parents won't approve of Lexi?
Not after all they've done. It's time for them to start worrying about my approval. Because I am done looking for theirs.
Damn.
I'd better get going.
There's something I
Bye.
hadn't asked him yet, though.
Hey,
Goodbye.
later.
Hey, goodbye. Later. So, one of these pillars that had vines on it, this one.
I'd better copy this design.
First of its kind across the bottom. Okay. First of its kind across the bottom. Okay. Then there was that path that you guys mentioned before
This
as well.
looks like the picture from the camera.
Yeah, I just couldn't do anything yet because we hadn't seen the camera yet. That makes sense now. Ooh, there she is again. Pachoom, 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 pachoom.
That
Down she
wasn't just
goes.
my imagination.
You're just hallucinating because of the fumes.
There's something down there.
Ooh, a key. How are we gonna get that? Ah, shit. I have nothing on me, really. We need like a magnet and a rope or something. Or a ladder. film? Just pictures. No, I don't see anything else. Let's see. Find a way to watch the movie and the old reel of film you found. Explore the ruins.
Still have to do that.
Okay, we haven't seen enough. Is there anything... anything we've missed? Not that I can see. Use the picker for the key? Really? Wait, how do I, oh! That's a slider.
Got it.
Oh! Thanks! Crypt key! Oh! Yes! We can go into the crypt! I think that counts as...
Still have to do that.
Oh, no it doesn't. How... what more is there to explore in here? Well, I guess I'll find out later. Or maybe something outside here?
The numbers along the edges should help me arrange the tiles correctly.
Let's see. Arrange the color pairs. Orange and blue numbers along the sides indicate how many of that color are in the corresponding row or column. This is important. Two squares of the same color can't be directly next to each other. Okay. Wait, two squares of the same color can't be next to each other. Okay. Oh. So can't do this, right? But we can do that. Okay. Why are these crossed out? So 4, 4 here means that this entire row is full. But I don't know in which order, because it could be this, but it could also be this. It seems like it's sort of like a nonogram. Same on the end. But it's a little bit more complicated with the tiles. It crossed out automatically when you fulfilled the order. Oh, so it's 0 reds. Oh, that should help us. So if it's 0 reds here, that means that these have to be blue. Oh, yeah. Wait, that means that you can't fill in this one at all. Because whether it's this or this, there's going to be red. So it has to be X's for that one. And then only one blue, so... that row is very empty. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. So that also has to be an X. And I see. So see the top row? It needs 4 blues, but there's only 4 tiles. So those 3 will have red blue in it, but then this one has to be blue like this, otherwise you can't get 4. Interesting. And then we want 3 reds in this one. But if they can't line up next to each other, has to be like this, which means this can't be a red either. So 1 red goes here. This is very fun. And 2 blues. which means this has to be a blue. No, wait, we can't do that, actually, because there's going to be another blue here. Otherwise, it's going to be too much. So this has to be an X. Interesting. Okay, now what can I deduct from here? This. That has to, there's only one way that can be, right? The 4s over the 0s is XX. I have no idea what you're talking about. All horizontal ones in the 0 columns are X's. You mean the row or the column? Yeah, column is vertical. The 2 equals on top of each other have to be X's. I have no idea which ones you mean. There's here, 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 here. You can also finish the first row. Oh yeah, because we need 4 blues. So like that. Well, oh wait, I don't know which one. This could be either. So don't know exactly which one that's going to be yet, but these definitely. Then this one as well, actually. Like that. I'm sure as soon as we fill in more, it's going to be easier and easier because it has to be the red-blue thing. Okay, we can't do any more blues, so this has to be X. And then one of these is going to be red, which has to be this one then. Because they can't be next to each other. Cool. So now we have 1 blue already. So this has to be X, and that means this has to be red. I think I'm doing it right. We'll see. This row is done. Holy shit. So this has to be X's then. And then 1 blue one. Either one of these. 2 red and 4 blues. Okay, so that has to be this then. Okay. That means that. That was fun! I like that one. What's this? For a different puzzle? That might be the ruins.
Check.
Check. Awesome. Open the odd tile
That's
panel on
done.
the fountain. Find a way to use the snake design. Follow the instructions on the flower note. Figure out what's in the buried box. Oh, that might be what the key... No, the keys for the crypt. Check out the photos on the camera you found.
Check.
Let me check those. Stone marker from the camera's picture in the library. Stone marker? This?
Did that.
Column from the cameras.
Check.
Yeah, we did that. The barrels. Oh yeah, we haven't checked the barrels yet.
Did
Odd
that.
Dirt floor. Explore the tunnel to open when you triggered the secret door using the bottles.
That's done.
Follow the instructions from the note that mentions glass vessels.
That's done.
Find the window. We haven't done that. Okay, we're doing pretty well. I wish the cleared ones weren't under here. I wish it would just like hide them or something. Hey, should we just check out the crypt? Oh, maybe actually he has something new to say.
Did Clara get along with Charlotte and Harper when she was younger?
They all got along famously.
We're streaming 3
until
hours
the night
already?
of the fire.
What exactly happened?
Charlotte was getting ready for her big 21st birthday ball. And at the last minute went off to what is now the ruins. No one knows what started the fire.
Oh, she died in that house
After
that we were just in?
What about Clara and Harper?
Clara grew up pretty fast, but Harper, she got lost in that night and never got found.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't need belief.
Why not?
I have proof. EVP. Here's some creepy things from time to time.
EVP.
Check it out whenever you want, if you got the nerve.
What made you call Savannah?
Jessalyn didn't run away, and she wasn't kidnapped.
Okay.
Savannah seemed to think you'd be disappointed she didn't come here. Any reason why?
Savannah's talking to you about me?
Yeah, she's helping me with the case.
Don't suppose you could give me your number?
Should we give the number? I feel like Savannah would call him if she wants to. I don't feel like
I don't think she'd want that.
she wants
So
that.
she told you.
Told me?
She and I were
I knew it!
something of a couple. Long time ago. Been a long time since we talked.
I think you're just trying to scare me away.
Girl.
Nancy.
Girl. Fear ain't some feeling to overcome. Especially not here. That prickly feeling you get in that old house. That means something dark is whispering your name.
Something dark?
Trust me. That's as close as you want to get.
I'd better get going.
Get on out of here now.
Scram. I might have to call it a day here. There's something we can do here? Snake plate. Mom. I think I might call it a day because I am getting really hungry. I'm kind of like getting shaky hungry. Like my hands are just like, and it is a good time. Has anyone played this? Does anyone know like how far we are into the game? There's still probably plenty left. I think at least 2 more streams into the crypt. Demon, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. Yeah, I think the crypt will be fun for next time, because then we'll just start out with spooky stuff right away. Need some sugar, yeah. You'll still need a long time to finish this. I think so too. I'm expecting at least another 5-6 hours. Yeah, because I think when we played the Kyoto one, it was 4 streams, but one of those was just puzzles. We just did all those Sudokus and stuff. Whiskers, thanks for the gifted sub. So I hope it's another 5 or 6. Yeah. Should I check maybe? Let me check a walkthrough, just like a text one. Nancy Drew Thornton Hall. Let's see. Okay, so this is a text one, so that's good. So what I usually do is I just like scroll through and kind of like see the puzzles, just so I have an idea of like Okay, so we just did this one, which is exactly in the middle of the guide. We just did the one with the plus and minuses. So we might be about halfway, depending on how quickly we do the rest of the game. But we're like, with all of our combined minds, I feel like we're doing really well. Not quite halfway. Yeah, I think, like, guide-wise, we're about halfway through, but of course, I don't know how long the dialogue stuff is, or, you know, there could be a lot more game to it than we think. I'm not rushing through it, of course, but I like to have an idea of how to divide it up into streams, you know? We'll probably just do another stream, and then by the time, like this, we've been going 3 hours, I'll probably just, like, check the walkthrough again, and then if there's, like, a ton left, we'll just save that for another time, but if there's, like, only, like, 2 more puzzles left, then we'll go a bit longer and finish it, you know? It's always good to have an idea of how much is left. Anyway, that was so fun. I know it's not as popular, because normally we have, like, about 800 more people here, so it's not for everyone, but I really needed this. I needed, like, just like a very chill game. I don't know why, but I've been very anxious lately, so for me this was really fun, so thank you guys, and I'm glad at least about half of us like this. I think every now and then it's nice to just step back and relax with like a little point and click or something, you know? I like it. So today is Thursday. I'm not sure when I'll stream next. I'm gonna say tomorrow or Saturday. It kind of depends on... Yeah, it kind of depends on my plans for the next couple days and how the recordings are gonna pan out for YouTube, I think. Also energy levels. So I'll see. I'm thinking tomorrow or Saturday I'll stream Nancy Drew again. And then we can probably finish it on Monday. If not tomorrow or Saturday. 2020 is causing anxiety. Definitely. 2020 is definitely like, I think 2020 is getting to all of us, regardless of any other new anxiety. I think everyone being so on edge is also very draining. Everyone online is super on edge at all times. Please, tomorrow I'm not here Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. But regardless of tomorrow or Saturday, it'll be the same time as today. So it'll be like, well, I actually started late today, never mind. But yeah, my usual 2:30-ish time, whatever time that is for you, it's gonna be the same time. But I just don't really know. Oh, Aru, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, let me run some credits as well. And then I'm gonna go rest up a bit. Probably take a nap, honestly. But I had a great time. This was really something I was like, I hope we can just play Nancy Drew today. So for me personally, this was a very, very nice stream. But yeah, after this we'll probably do Miles Morales PS5 next week when it comes out here, because PS5 is not out yet in Europe. But yeah, thank you everyone in the credits. You guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for the follows. I'm so glad you like Nancy Drew. This is the third Nancy Drew game I'm doing. I did the newest one in Salem, and that one's on YouTube still. You can watch it there. And we did the Japan one where she goes to Japan recently. That was probably a month or 2 ago we did that. So that one's also on YouTube if you want to see more Nancy Drew. We'll finish this up on Twitch over the next couple days. And then probably fill up until Miles Morales with like some indie horror stuff. Maybe we can even fit in Transient depending on how quickly we finish this. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of days. But I like to be a little bit more flexible. I don't want to put myself down on like, I'll stream these days, whether I feel like shit or not, you know? So maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for the subs, resubs, gifted subs as well. It's a crazy high number at the moment because we got so many gifted subs recently as well. But I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support. And that will be it for now. And I can't wait to play more Nancy Drew very soon. So hopefully I see you guys then. But yeah, thank you. And I'll find someone to raid. I think Sean might go a little longer. So maybe I'll raid Sean, but I'll have a look. But that'll be it for me for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had such a good time. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!